everyone. My name is Desmond, the author of the Black Carpenter's Guide, and I'm just here to share with you my recently released book, The Black Carpenter's Guide, and also give you a little bit more information about how I got where I became and more of my personal story. So I will be reading out of the book, which is titled More About the Author. Okay, a little history about me. I grew up in East San Diego. Uh, it was a very high crime area of San Diego, especially during the 1970s and 80s. Uh, Back then, young black men were more likely to go to jail or prison than graduate from high school. My mother was a single parent, uh, bless her heart, uh, Mary Collins, and she instilled in me at a very young age the value of being independent and hard work. And for that, I'm eternal grateful. Uh, and being self-reliant as well. I ran with the gang in East San Diego during my teens, and I ended up selling drugs and getting addicted to crack cocaine when there was an epidemic in the black community back then. Uh, then in 1990, I was sent to Donovan State Prison for 3 years for what was the possession of controlled substance sales. Uh, During my stay in prison, I was determined to change my life and reinvent myself because I believe that we can constantly change ourselves and always become better. You're never locked into whatever position you are right now. Things can always get better. You got to believe that. I enrolled in the Amity. I enrolled in the prison Amity program, one of the best decisions I could have ever made, especially at that time. Amity was a behavior modification program that helped increase my chances of not returning to prison. Uh, After my release, I stayed in touch with Amity and attended Alcoholics Anonymous 12-step programs, which is also a great program. After countless rejections of trying to find employment and nearly giving up, I found my first job at Taco Bell. So I thank them for giving me an opportunity. After that, I began working at 7-Eleven convenience stores. I worked at 7-Eleven for several years before meeting and marrying my first wife, who became pregnant with my son, Marcus. With the responsibilities of having a son and being born and this depended on me for his needs, I wanted more out of life, which led me to the field of construction and what this book is all about. You know, construction is hard work, but there's no greater feeling than the joy you get with working with your hands, for one, and the satisfaction of knowing that you're a man and you can take care of your own financial needs and that of your family. So that's just a little bit about myself, where I came from. Once again, this is the Black Carpenter's Guide, directed toward black men, young black men and women especially, but also anyone who just wants to improve themselves and advance in the field of construction. I always look forward to hearing from my readers, so if you have any comments, please leave them. Uh, Write me book reviews if they're good. I appreciate it. And if there's something you don't like about my book, leave that as well, because I'm always looking for honest feedback. Thanks again for tuning in. This is Desmond, the author of The Black Carpenter's Guide.